is this? What the hell? Oh no, now you have my attention. Oh no. Dude, Billy, who the hell is this? Billy does not look like that. Now, you have my attention now. I'm firing up the trailer, dude. Hold up. Bibly? No bandana is throwing me off. What's the stage?
It's not your lucky day. I'm in a rotten mood.
Wow, dude. Oh my God, this stage, bro. Okay. Dude, the art style of this game. Cool. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. Better than KOF? Well, dude, no, this game has SNK's best 3D art style ever. Ever. And it's looking better and better.
Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was kind of surprised by the way he looks, you know? Kind of shocked by the way he looks, to be real. I love the stage. So this looks like, what is it? What is this, Freeman stage in Gauro? Is that Freeman had this stage where it was like you could see the train going overhead and shit, right? Oh God. Damn. Yeah, dude, look how sick this game looks. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Things have changed. 100%. The art style's changed from the builds that I played. So they're going for like single line cross hatching or whatever the heck this is called. Way more. This is way more pronounced than it seemed to be in previous trailers. So you can really see the drawn lines before the shadows. For example, in MVCI, we do something kind of similar, but we move to halftone. And here they're doing straight, like, comic book styled lines. They look great. It looks much better. Damn, do I just want to slow it down? Wow. Damn, I think it's looking quite good. I gotta show you guys some more gameplay footage of this when I fought Steve, because we were able to show off some mechanics. There are so many mechanics in this game that that stage presentation was not gonna show them off, dude. Almost nobody was using overhead the low crush high crush system, and it's hella good. It's safe too. There's quite a few characters in the game right now, right? There's a fairly decent amount of characters, and we have some time. I don't mind this Billy redesign. I'd almost assume they're going to have classic costumes in some way, too. Why does he look so cool? Because they completely redesigned him. This would look great for CVS 3, and there you go. And there you go. This would look great for CVS 3. If SNK was to make it, right? To be real, imagine SNK with everything they learn of this game moving forward into that relationship, or if there's an SNK versus Capcom or something like that, if they made that game with the graphical know-how they have from this shit, imagine that, dude. Like, to me, that is the game I want. I want SNK to get their fair chance, because SVC Chaos was done like in between the company going under. An interesting game, and I'm glad it's re-released, but, you know, Imagine it looking this way. Imagine it. Not SVC Chaos 2. A modern day Capcom versus SNK, you know? Let me do something really quick. Hold on a second. I want to highlight this. Go to my video producer and let's go to day 2. I want you to see some of the matches I had with Steve after I was fighting with the SNK devs. Having fun with the SNK devs. We were getting some good matches in. But me and Steve were actually able to show off some pretty cool shit that's in this game. Check this out. So, again, note, the lines are there somewhat, but they're way more pronounced in the latest trailer. You could barely see them in this footage. Like the really harsh, like, cross-hatching, like single-line cross-hatching. It definitely has changed. I think it looks much better now. It's like faded. They're thicker, yeah. Does SPG location matter? Yes. If SPG is down here, you get more buffs. It does more things for you. It actually acts more like a comeback mechanic if it's down here. Why is filling the rev gauge bad? So it's the opposite of Street Fighter V drive gauge, where it starts full. When this fills up, it's bad. You don't get any more EX moves. You can't just defend anymore, stuff like that. You have to wait for it to cool down. So Steve's on Marco over here. Watch his gauge. If he blocks a couple of attacks here. Being hit, it doesn't go up. Does not go up if you're hit.
So sick.
See? That was a couple of jabs.
Is this game have rolling or just or just dashing?
Just dashing.
And it's naturally going down.
That's what I thought.
But as soon as he blocks attacks, it goes back up. This works the exact same in Street Fighter 6, but the opposite. It's the opposite, where if you take those, it goes down instead of going up. Are there any positives of being revved up? No. No, it's nothing but bad things. In the same way that you're in Burnout in Street Fighter 6, it's the same shit. You lose access to your, you can get guard crushed when you're revved up. You cannot do just defend cancels. You also don't have any EX moves and shit. So it's basic holding back to block. There is, but there's also Rev Guard. And Rev Guard acts like a faultless defense from Guilty Gear. So if people are doing huge block strings, dude, one block string, you're up 50%. Like, you're a ton. Yeah, you can't just block in this game. Same thing with Street Fighter 6. You can't just block. You'll lose all your drive gauge. You'll lose all your rev gauge. It costs a little bit. So it costs like 10 or 15 rev gauge, 15% to do the rev guard. But it's better than you losing 50%, you know? But at some point, you're going to want to bait people's rev guard because you can throw them out of it. So there's a mind game there, you know?
Oh, sick. Oh, that doesn't say the percent of damage, though. I would like that. Ouch! Oh,
The damage in this game is high as fuck. If you're in SPG and you do full cash out of all of your rev guard or your rev gauge, you have a full super that leads to the corner, does a shit ton of damage, you will do 75 to 80% if you use your SPG super. For sure. If you have 2 bars and eat, like, no problem. What's the new sauce with Rock? I'll try to show you. It's gross. His air fireball is way too good.
whoa.
SPG versus SPG leads to slowdown.
Sick.
Nice trade.
Right? Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this is the hype stuff. This is
Cool defensive mechanics, bro. Cool defensive mechanics.
right?
That's the high crush, low crush system, where your character specifically has a low crush move and a high crush move. And if you successfully call out if they're doing a low or a high, it leads to a slowdown moment, extra frames, you get big combo. And the attack is safe. You can't cancel out of it, but the attack is safe. Can you do feint when using the crushes? No. The overhead and, I'm sorry, the low crush and the high crush are different than feints. Feints are an entirely different thing, and there's like 3 feints per character. Chat, there is so many fucking mechanics in this game. There is no way in the first day or 2 you'll come anywhere close to grasping or utilizing any of them. Entirely. No way. There's going to be a lot of execution in this game. It's kind of exciting. But then there's also stuff that's really easy to do. and it isn't hard. And you get cool, flashy rewards. But what I love about it is that this game has a lot of really cool defensive mechanics. To be real, the only other game I kind of compare that to is old school Gauro and like Third Strike. And there's also links. Check that out. That was a link. This is not a target combo.
I get excited when I get the hit.
So, check this out. Jumping LK, stand LK, stand close light kick, combos links into down HP. So it isn't just going to be target combo into target combo and stuff like that. There's also links for a bunch of different characters.
He can do it if I do it like really.
Hey, I'm not doing my cheese.
So it sounds like there's definitely not beginner games for people who are new to fighting games. I would say the exact same thing for Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is a super mechanically dense-ass fighting game that doesn't seem beneficial or helpful to new players at all. But it has a mode that completely allows it to be completely accessible to new players. It's called Modern Mode. This game has the same thing. It's going to have like a modern control style that gets in and lets you do cool stuff. It has that. It's still being figured out, and I've had some criticisms of it to make it even better. But this game will have the same thing.
Nice. Okay. We're playing Street Fighter now. It's not over. It's not. Oh.
What makes Rock's air fireball so good? There's two different speeds, and the trajectory it travels at is really powerful. Also, you can do it really low to the ground or really high in the air. It's stupid good. I feel like you can just play Rock and throw air fireballs and never engage people, and you would be good, dude. Like, but it's kind of a boring play style, so I don't do it. But whenever I fought people and I just commit to throwing these air fireballs, my dude, they're so good. And you can like convert off some of them too.
Oh no, I hate myself.
That sounds like me every morning.
Oh God. Oh! Hey, this is the big boy stuff.
Oh, dang, boy.
Yep,
That's a crappy combo, too.
Trust me. Yeah, I know. I've
It
seen.
put my gauge to 0.
Yeah.
I'm back to do crazy stuff.
Oh, so if you actually end up. Oh, because yeah, you don't have your supers to do anything with that.
When you land your SPG super, it puts your whole bar back to 0.
Oh my
It
God.
encourages you to catch.
Yeah, there's some very cool things you can do in this game. And this was like, I only got to play like a couple of matches, but dude, what's the blue bar for? The blue bar only goes into effect. It's a guard gauge, but it only goes into effect when you are revved up all the way and you're waiting for like the cooldown state. At that point, all of your block damage depletes this bar and you go into a full stun. So this effectively acts as guard crush only when you are burned out or you're revved up. Let me check when I was fighting the devs.
Hidden.
Cool.
Oh, okay, there's red guard. Oh no.
So wait a minute. I think we just discovered a new mechanic. Hold up. So after I use this rev guard,
Yeah, there's red guard.
I use an EX here and character's red, meaning that I've revved up all the way, right? Check this out. Preacha goes in and no shit does her SPG attack while I'm blocking. What happens? Maybe it was a counter hit?
Oh no.
Interesting. Rev blow. Did I press a button? Yeah, if they drive impact, like if they do their big DI, is it guard breaking me? Curious. Yeah, I was revved up all the way, so I was in cooldown. That, you know that because my character is glowing red. That's actually bad. So interesting. I just exploded. Like I was like, holy shit. So I was already, you know, fucked. Like, look at my guard gauge up here. It seemed to just knock me through it. Maybe a possible guard break. I don't know if I pressed a button or not, but it led to full super. Big ass stun state.
What is going on?
So how much can you block? It depends. Like you have to balance that out. You can't just block shit in this game. You have to be offensive.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, he just did it. That was Rev Guard. Watch this.
Oh, that was nice.
See? This is Rev Guard. It's very similar to Faultless Defense. So sick. Yeah, the game honestly does take a lot of inspiration from Street Fighter 6 in the same way that Gauro back in the 90s took a lot of inspiration from the Street Fighter 3 series. I honestly don't think they're hiding from it. To be real, when I asked the devs about certain mechanics when it was first playable, they straight describe shit with red parry timing. They would say red parry, and I'm like, oh, okay. So it feels very intentional, right? It feels like that's the whole point of it, is that Gauro was sort of like Street Fighter 3-like, but they're doing their own spin on it. This very much feels very Street Fighter 6-like with their own spin on it. And here's what I like about it. A lot of stuff in this game does feel Street Fighter 6 inspired. However, it has execution. Like, really high execution in some ways. So SF6 is not a game with a ton of execution. It's got some, for sure. To me, this is Street Fighter 6 with even more defensive mechanics and more execution. But there's also easy stuff you can do too. So I think that's really exciting. There's nothing wrong with high execution. You get high execution, you get shit like Third Strike Finals. To be real, I think a lot of stuff in this game is higher execution than anything in KOF 15. And KOF 15 has some crazy supers. Mind you, motions are high execution, but it's not motions. It's like, it's other shit. The speed of which you do stuff is much higher in this game, even though the game is moving a little bit slower.
Come on. Oh. My red game.
Yeah.
Whoa. This still works.
Just defend.
Okay.
Yeah, here's what's cool about that. The dev could have just defended this whole thing. It would have been crazy sick. Tap, 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 tap. Would have JD'd the whole thing in midair with proper timing and would have landed and punished me. Would have been crazy cool. This game's mad fun, dude. This game is hella fun. And the fact that there's like more stuff happening, even more things that are getting added, you know, it's very cool.